Hey guys, Dr. Aaron Ferguson with Excel Chiropractic and Wellness, and in today's video we're talking about 3 common types of headaches that we see in our office. I think the big thing we want to address in this video is how to distinguish between those types of headaches, some of the causes of those, and some of the symptoms that will be associated with them. Now, far and away the most common headache that we see, but also just worldwide, is tension type headaches. Now, tension type headaches are oftentimes present with the sensation of a band around the head that just feels like it's kind of compressing the head. You'll also see presentation where patients feel tension right along the base of the skull, and it seems to work its way up over to the top of the head. With tension type headaches, typically they're the type of headache that gets worse as the day goes on, and posture can play a very big role. Both soft tissue and joint-wise can be affected by poor posture, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. The second type of headache that we see really often is the cervicogenic type headache. Now, cervicogenic just means generated from the neck, essentially. And really with these types of headaches, they're really trauma associated. So oftentimes we'll see whiplash patients or fall type patients that really when we have a whiplash type injury, what we'll find is those, as the head whips back and forth, the tissues in the neck can get damaged and injured. And all of those tissues attach into the joints of the cervical spine. Now, as we said, with these traumas, is the headache gets generated because we have a severe lack of range of motion or function in the neck, and that tension from both the tissues and the joints can generate headaches and be a real constant for people. Where tension type headaches kind of get worse as the day goes on, cervicogenic type headaches will be there all the time, and the patient will be in constant discomfort and pain. Now, the third one we see oftentimes is migraine headaches. Now, migraine headaches are the 6th most common ailment in the world. And with migraine headaches, they're unique in the sense there can be lots of triggers and causes for migraine headaches. With migraine headaches, there can be triggers from foods to wine to smoke to stress to lack of sleep to even hormones can be causes of them as well. With migraine headaches, one of the key things we have to figure out is what is that trigger, and sometimes that is the toughest part of figuring out what a migraine headache is caused by. Even when other causes are there, such as like say hormonal or things of that nature, there can still be led to stress and tension within the cervical spine and the upper cervical spine, and chiropractic can be a great way to mitigate or decrease the symptoms, though we don't necessarily cure, quote unquote, the migraine headache. Now, with all 3 of these headaches, something we really see and is very common is that posture can be a big factor. In the evaluation process, that's one of the things we're going to look for. When we look at headaches in an upper quarter of the body, meaning the torso up, there is a condition called upper cross syndrome. Now, with upper cross syndrome, it is a postural syndrome or a muscular imbalance syndrome, really. So when we look at a lot of things in the body, we're looking for balance. And when we can create balance and equality in the body, we see improved function. We also see decreased symptoms. So for upper cross syndrome, when we look at a body or look at the diagram, we put an X on the person. There's short, tight muscles on one part of the X from one end to the other. And then there's long, weak, or inhibited muscles on the opposite side. So the short, tight muscles will be the upper trap muscles and the suboccipital muscles in the neck. And on the opposite side will be the pectoral and the pec minor muscles, which will really pull our shoulders forward. On the opposite side of that X, we'll see the weak or inhibited muscles can be the rhomboid muscles in the back that are meant to pull the shoulder blades back and down. And then also on the opposite side in the front part of the neck, what we'll find is those deep neck flexors that are meant to keep our chin back and our head up, they become kind of long and weak as well. Now, over time, this can lead to issues, and headaches can be frequently caused because of poor posture. Again, especially because of our daily habits of sitting at computers, having a phone in front of us, having an iPad in front of us. We are flexion-based beings, so we do a lot of things in flexion in front of us, and oftentimes we need to work on our posture to get away from some of these issues. I'm Dr. Aaron Ferguson with Excel Chiropractic and Wellness, and we'll see you on the next video.